Assume the position of attention on the command fall in, or on a command that contains a preparatory command of the element, followed by the command of execution attention. Placement of the left hand will be in a C fist with the thumb placed along the seam of the trouser. Keep the head and eyes straight forward and the shoulders held back, not slouching. The butt of the rifle will be placed on the marching surface with the toe of the butt approximately 1 inch behind the front of the right foot and the butt of the weapon touching the side of the shoe. The weapon will be secured with the right hand in a U formed by the fingers and thumb. The fingers will be extended and joined, and the outside of the thumb will be placed on the seam of the trouser. Both the fingers and thumb will be pointed towards the marching surface. The inside of the thumb will be placed in the window, open area between the barrel and gas port tube above the handguards. Parade rest is a modified position of attention. Movement to parade rest from the position of attention is a 1-count movement, with parade being the preparatory command and rest being the command of execution. On the command of execution rest, move the left foot approximately 10 inches to the left of the right foot. The toes and heels will be kept pointing forward as in the position of attention. Keep the legs straight without locking the knees, resting the weight of the body equally on the heels and balls of the feet. As the soldier moves the left foot away from the right foot, he or she will thrust the muzzle of the weapon forward, simultaneously changing the grip of the right hand to grasp the barrel at the gas port tube. The fingers will curl naturally around the barrel, covering the gas tube, and the thumb will curl downward and under the fingers. Keep the toe of the butt of the rifle on the marching surface, approximately 1 inch behind the toe of the shoe, and right arm straight. The soldier will place the left hand at the small of the back, with the fingers extended and joined, and the palm faced outward. The left hand will not rest on the top of the buttocks. Movement to order arms from parade rest is a 1-count movement. The soldier will simultaneously move the rifle, transition the hand placement on the rifle, and move the left foot back to the right foot in 1 count to order arms. Ceremonial at ease is a modified position of parade rest. Ceremonial at ease is a 3-count movement, with ceremonial being the preparatory command and at ease being the command of execution. Ceremonial at ease can only be conducted from the position of attention or order arms. On the command of execution at ease, move to parade rest. On count 2 of this movement, the right hand rotates the rifle, pivoting on the toe of the butt where the flash suppressor is centered on the body. The sights remain up and pointed to the right of the body. Simultaneously, the left hand grasps the flash suppressor. The thumb of the left hand will be on top of the flash suppressor, with the fingers curled around the thumb. On count 3 of this movement, the right hand is raised to the bottom of the left hand. The right hand will be curled around and covered the bayonet lug in front of the sights of the weapon. The fingers of both hands are curled and the thumbs are tucked. The hands are held centered on and against the body, with elbows relaxed. Movement to the position of attention from ceremonial at ease is a 3-count movement, with the preparatory command being a 2-part command, which will bring the soldier back to the position of parade rest with the rifle, followed by the command of execution attention, which will bring the soldier back to the position of attention with the rifle. The 2-part preparatory command to bring the soldier from ceremonial at ease to parade rest can be any preparatory command that is broken up into separate words or syllables with a pause between them. For example, firing, party. The soldier will execute counts 1 and 2 of this movement on the second part of the 2-part preparatory command. On count 1, the soldier will slide the right hand down to cover the gas port tube without moving the rifle. On count 2, the soldier will release the grasp of the weapon with the left hand and place the left hand on the small of the back. Simultaneously, the soldier will rotate the fire suppressor of the rifle to the right in an arc, keeping the sights up, and assume parade rest. Count 3 of the movement will be initiated by the command of execution attention. The soldier will assume the position of attention from parade rest. There are two facing movements at the halt position. On the command of execution face, the soldier will lift the left foot slightly and move the foot 90 degrees from his right foot while keeping the weapon next to the foot and the right thumb on the seam of the trouser. Heels will be touching throughout the movement. At the completion of this movement, the soldier will have made an L with his feet adjoined at the heels. The soldier will not slide the foot or pivot on the heel of the foot. This will complete count 1 of this movement. On count 2 of the movement, lift the right foot slightly and place the foot alongside the left foot with heels and toes touching. The body and head will rotate along with this movement to the left 90 degrees from the position of attention. The arms will remain pinned to the side with the thumbs on the seams of the trouser. Right face is conducted in the same manner as left face, with the soldier moving to the right instead of the left. The soldier will move his right foot on count 1 and his left foot on count 2. Port arms from order arms is a 2-count movement. On the command of execution arms of port arms, the soldier will squeeze the rifle with the right hand and begin to lift the rifle up to the position where the rifle is held diagonal across the body. The soldier will transition his right hand to cover the gas port tube as the rifle is lifted and keep the right forearm down along the heat shield of the rifle. The right hand will curl around the gas port tube and right thumb to where the gas port tube will not be seen. Simultaneously, the soldier will grasp the stock of the rifle just forward of the operating rod handle with the left hand. The pinky finger of the left hand will be placed on top of the charging handle. The rifle will be held approximately 4 inches from the belt with the barrel centered between the neck and shoulder and the butt not extended beyond the right hip. This will complete count 1 of the movement. On count 2, the soldier will re-grasp the rifle at the small of the stock with the right hand. The window of the rifle will be at eye level. The elbows will be held close to the sides with the right forearm horizontal. On the command of execution arms of order arms, the soldier will move the right hand up and across the body to cover the gas port tube. Grasp the barrel firmly without moving the rifle and keep the right elbow down along the heat shield without strain. This will complete count 1 of the movement. On count 2, the soldier will move the left hand from the stock and lower the rifle to the right side until the butt of the rifle is on the marching surface, with the toe of the butt approximately 1 inch behind the toe of the right foot with the sights to the rear. The soldier will follow the rifle with the left hand to the side, stopping in front of the body in a flare hand, palm facing the body, fingers and thumb extended and joined with thumb tucked into the palm, and fingers pointed toward the bayonet lug. Do not flare the weapon out away from the body or sweep the cut hand up to the cut position. On count 3, the soldier will move the left hand sharply to the left side and resume order arms with the rifle. Present arms from order arms is a 3-count movement. On the command of execution arms from present arms, execute port arms in 2 counts. On count 3, the soldier will twist the rifle with the right hand so that the magazine well is in front, and move the rifle to the vertical position with the rear sight about 4 inches in front of and centered on the body. The rifle will be lowered to where the left forearm is horizontal. The pinky finger of the left hand should rest upon the magazine, or top of magazine well if no magazine is inserted, and the base of the front sight post is at eye level, keeping the elbows in at the sides. Keep the left thumb on top of the operating rod just above the square metal raised portion at the charging handle, operating rod handle. Tuck the thumb of the right hand behind the pistol grip. Inspection arms is a 2-count movement that is conducted for soldiers carrying the rifle prior to the soldiers entering their mode of transportation. On count 1, the soldier will lift the rifle with slight upward pressure and then tap the butt of the rifle on the ground. On count 2, the soldier will lift the rifle with the right hand and rotate clockwise, pointing the barrel to the rear and the butt of the rifle forward. Simultaneously, move the left hand across the body to catch the rifle so that the left hand is holding it palm up by the pistol grip. Order arms from inspection arms is a 2-count movement. There is no verbal command for this movement. The rifle will be inspected to be clear of all brass casings and on safe. The leader will tap the top of the butt of the rifle. This will be the nonverbal command for the soldier to initiate movement back to order arms. On count 1, the soldier will rotate the rifle counterclockwise with the right hand and lower the rifle to the order arms position with the left hand in a flare hand. On count 2, the soldier will move the left hand sharply to the left side and resume order arms with the rifle.